Yo, what's up, buds? Today's video is an exciting one because I think today I'm going over 700 megahash. I've been over 700 megahash many times, but I think now I don't think my 24-hour average has ever been over 700 megahash. It's always been sitting at either 685 or 690. So I just got in 3 phones. They're TCL A3Xs. I bought them for another video. I'm going to be benchmarking one of them. But yeah, per tradition, I will go through the setup of all these phones, and then I'll give a tour of what 700 megahash looks like. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. As tradition, I will go through everything that makes up 700 megahash. So I'll go into a little bit more detail on things first. So here you can see we have CC miner running off this computer right here. Now this top computer right here, I call it the stolen fry PC because it was given to me to show off the bring your own device sponsorship video by the Fry Foundation, but the bandwidth was fucking up my internet, so I got rid of that. So now it is just a, it mines Verus. And yeah, that's about that. And then if we sneak in here, there's my Raspberry Pi. It lives in here. It would have lived in the other room, but the Bluetooth dongle that I bought for it didn't work. I mean, I could probably get it to work, but I just don't feel like putting the effort through. So I'll just use the dongle for my next motherboard setup. And yeah, this is actually very important over here too. I actually had to start cooling my internet. So I have air intake here, and then I have a fan out taking air there because my internet box was actually getting really hot. So I'm like, fuck, I should cool this down. And I got one of these TP-Link things. It was given to me by Red Panda, but when everything was plugged right into here and in the back of these, I was getting these massive ups and downs of internet spikes. So all of a sudden my internet would be working and then it wouldn't be, and then yeah, and this seemed to solve that problem quite well. Now if we go over here, we have my my internet extender. So apparently I have this one kind of cooling the same way. You know, it's just got air blowing on it from both ways. It's just, you know, a nice jank way of cooling it. But it says it can hold up to 300 devices, or can have 300 devices connected to it. We'll see. Right now I'm at 126 and it's doing okay. So yeah, that's for the living room. I like to keep the living room kind of mining free, but you know, sometimes that's unavoidable. So let's go into the actual mining room itself. All right, so we'll start down here. This was actually that B-Link PC that I bought, and I was gonna try to figure out how to Frankenstein this cooler off, and one second, Frankenstein that cooler off and make my own cooler. But it seemed easier just to, you know what, plop a 180 mil fan on top, and yeah, it made the cores go from I think they were at like 68 or something, and now they're at like 62, or they were at 62, now they're at 58. I don't know, but it significantly cooled down my my unit there. This is my dual Xeon 2699 V3 motherboard setup. It gets around 50 to 60 megahash. I think it's mining at a loss still, but that's okay, because in the bull run it's gonna absolutely rip. And out of anything disappointing that I've ever built on this channel, this is probably one of the biggest disappointments, because in here I have a 2699 V4, and on paper it is way better than the V3, and yeah, this gets half of what that gets, but those are running V3s and this is running a V4. So I'm considering buying another dual chip motherboard and testing that out and seeing if having two V4s working together, maybe that will make a difference, but we don't know. And there's some phones, you know, that need some revival. Yeah, okay. Now here are all my Cat S48Cs. I still think they are the best mining phone there is. And also too, I just found out, can you read that? Yeah, you can. They're LiPo batteries. So yeah, that was super awesome. LiPo batteries tend not to swell as fast, so that's pretty cool. And out of all these Cat phones, these are my original 5 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the original 5, and they've been running since, I think, January. So straight mining Verus, and that's all they've been doing, and they're still doing an excellent job. So yeah, way to go, Cat phones. And then down here, this is where I have my original, this is my original 10 phones that I ever got for my phone farm in general. They were originally running an XYO script, but I didn't get banned, but my buddy did, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna get banned eventually. So I just moved on to Verus because I thought Verus was pretty cool. So yeah, and then here's just a hodgepodge of phones. Some of these were from my friend from Germany. Some were just slotted in here because they needed a home. And here's the king. The whole reason why I do what I do. The Lonely S7. He operates this whole, mining operation. And without him, I don't know if I could possibly do this. All right. Okay. And then let's go up here. I have 5 TCL 10s right here. I bought those off a buddy. I have my Nord. I have an S10, 2 extra cat phones, and then my Kyocera phone. And I think in further testing, I think the Kyocera actually does a little bit worse than the cat phones, but you can still get these phones. So if you see these phones for a deal, pick them up for sure. This is my money-making rack. This is my dream phones. Each one of these phones does about 6.5 megahash, and that's about as much as an orange pie. So, these phones frickin' rock. And then we have my rack of phones down here that are screenless. But yeah, all these are from my buddy from Germany. They're J5s. Normally you can't mine on a J5, but there's a custom ROM on there, and we run them screenless. It makes it a pain in the ass to do maintenance on, but I think it is my most power efficient to megahash phones. I think they get 4.5 megahash, but they only pull about 3 watts when they're mining. So that's they're my most efficient phones for mining. And then here is this rack of phones here. In the back, I don't think I've ever shown this. What phone is this? Sometimes you have phones, you don't even know which phones they are. But yeah, we got more assortment phones. I just had an A12 and an A51 given to me. I got this LG G8, which is maybe faster than these phones. I'm not too sure. But yeah, and then there's those 3 new TCL phones that we set up today. So yeah, that is my whole setup, and I will see you at the tripod. And that's my 700 megahash update. It took a lot of work and research, and you know what? I've had a blast freaking doing it. We're only 300 megahash away from my goal of 1 gigahash, which is, I don't know how long we'll take. The bank of Paperclip is running pretty thin here, and this costs a lot of money to get up there, so maybe we'll wait for Verus's next jump up, and I'll maybe buy a few lots of phones from some people. I know some people want to liquidate their farms right now. So yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. I love answering questions. Clearly, I know a little bit about phones. I've bought every single phone. If you have a question about Verus Miner or Userland, I know a little bit about Userland, but Verus miners are very simple. I can answer those questions. But anyways, yeah, all my affiliate links are down below. Everything that helped me get to what I have in there is posted down below. And yeah, it helps grow this channel. I actually haven't seen a payment once from any of the affiliate programs I'm a part of yet, but they yeah, it helps grow this channel, and it's a little bit of extra dollars just so I can go towards my goal of 1 gigahash. And yeah, follow me on Twitter, and my Discord is down below, and I will check you later.